What's up, YouTube? It's Tone. I'm back, and so today I want to talk about the definitions of the word cease, decease, release, and tell you how decease and release is pretty much the same thing. You got to be careful with these people who are writing these dictionaries because they're always making up fucking words and trying to mix them to seem like something else and all that. But when you look at the word cease and decease, they're basically trying to make it seem like it's the same word. When you put the word D in front of anything, it's the opposite. It's to undo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna explain to you how deceased is not the end of anything. It's actually the beginning. Right? So right here we have the word cease. So let me so cease, we have, it's a verb. So cease is to bring or come to an end, right? The hostilities had ceased and normal life was resumed after it was ceased. So that allowed something else to come. So to come to an end, come to a halt, come to a stop, end, halt, stop, conclude, terminate, finish, wind up, draw to a close, be over, come to a standstill, pause, break off, fizzle out, abate, fade away, die away, right? So these are all words that describe the word cease, and that's what it is. So to cease is to stop, right? That's what cease means. And you go to deceased. What do we got? So then we go to deceased, and it says a person who it's a noun. When to decease is actually a verb. You know what I'm saying? Because to undo something, something has to be done. That shit is a verb. So a person who has died in memory of the deceased, dead, no longer living, dead, expired. Departed is probably the closest thing to the actual definition of deceased that you can get to, but departed is a verb and they wouldn't want to have that up there as an actual thing like that. So no more, passed on, passed away. And to pass on and pass away is actually a verb too, but they have it here as an adjective, and so then they're trying to make this seem like a noun. So but when your windshield is icy and you de-ice it, that's a verb. That's something that you have to do. And you cannot de-cease something that wasn't already ceased. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be able to get my car unstuck if it wasn't already stuck. You can't de-cease something unless it was already ceased. So you see what that is? You see how they try to play with the words and make you think that it actually means something else? Then we'll go here to we'll go to release. And what you have here is probably what they probably should have put in the DC section. So to allow or to enable to escape from confinement, to set free. An official confirmed the prisoner would be released. So free, set free, let go, allowed to leave, let out. Right? Allowed to move, to act, to flow freely. She released his arm and pushed him aside. No details about the content of the talks were released. So to make known, to make public, to bring to notice, attention. That's a release, right? And that's a verb as well. So to decease is actually a verb because you have to get it unstuck. You remember that the definition of the word cease is to be stuck, to be held. That's what a cease is. You can't decease it unless that shit is already ceased. So when you decease, you let go. That shit is a verb. I'm just bringing this to your actual attention so you can go ahead and just make sure that you do your research into whatever it is that you read, because that's going to lead to what you actually believe, and you're only going to be able to manifest from your point of reference, your point of understanding, and all that. So understand that there's people out there who stand to benefit a lot from your misunderstanding, right? So the decease is to be let go. It's really simple. That shit is literally in the fucking definition. So that's all I got for you right now. A little quick something that I was thinking about. Figure I'd make a video of it.